These are the top 8 reasons that make this Huawei tablet the best productivity machine for the money. Although like most devices it has its own problems, especially number 2, 5, or 6, they will rub some users the wrong way. So keep watching to be well informed. One of the biggest reasons to admire the Matepad 11.5s is the paper matte display. Before you ask, it's not like a regular paper matte display. This is way better. Let me tell why. This screen has over 27 layers of paper matte technology, which makes this display near perfection. These 27 layers have anti-glare tech which extremely eliminate ambient light to almost non-existent. The nano-optical layers further enhance the experience by reducing screen reflectivity by a huge number. Compared to standard displays, you may find yourself picking up the Matepad to be more productive more often. Even whilst outdoors, you won't struggle to see what's going on with 500 nits of brightness. Plus you can feel micro vibrations whilst using the M3 pencil, but more on that shortly. Things are only getting better, as the 11.5-inch display has its own strengths. Yes, you may be worried the 27 layers of paper matte tech will affect the display quality. To a certain degree it's true. Being more honest with you, this display still can't compete with an OLED or a mold display from Samsung. Those displays will have better contrast and deep blacks. Look at it at around the level of an IPS display. The 2.8K resolution with a high PPI of 291 will make movies, images, and text look very sharp and detailed. To the point you will feel more into what you are doing. There will be more vertical space to draw on thanks to the 3:2 aspect ratio. Plus the 144 Hz refresh rate will simply make your drawing and note-taking experience even better. Don't worry, we do have adaptive refresh rate which automatically switches from 30 to 144 Hz depending on what you are doing to save battery life. Overly, this display can do it all, especially when you are doing work or drawing outside. You will appreciate it even more. The display has one of the highest levels of eye care protection. To validate this point, it has the TUV Rhineland reflection-free certification. At the time of making this video, it is the only tablet I'll know of which has this achievement, along with the TUV Rhineland blue light and flicker-free certification. Last but not least, the SGS Low Visual Fatigue Premium certification. All this simply means if you use this display, you will have very slim chances of gaining eye fatigue or other related problems like headaches. Plus, this will boost your productivity. Another thing making this device shine is the Huawei Notes app. You can write down your ideas or draw wherever you please. Something very useful to note is the ability to screen record your masterpiece whilst simultaneously recording your voice. This will come in handy when illustrating important points to other students or professionals. You may make a mistake whilst drawing or note-taking, but no worries, simply double tap to undo or triple tap to redo. If you have been wondering what connection the M3 pencil will be using, it's Huawei's Near-Link Tech. Technology provides the lowest latency and very strong connection between the stylus and tablet. Even better, the same tech is available on the Huawei keyboard cover. The keyboard is very good to type on, especially utilizing the WPS PC Level Edition. An extra advantage of the Near-Link Tech is the ability to use the keyboard cover whilst dispatched from the tablet. The Huawei M3 pencil has over 1000 levels of pressure sensitivity, meaning it can detect the slightest change in force being implemented, hence being more precise whilst drawing different lines. When done with your work, just place the pencil on top of the tablet to recharge. The micro vibrations will provide satisfying sensations when utilizing the stylus. The Go Paint app is probably the go-to professional drawing or painting app on this tablet. You have up to 532 layers of creation even if utilizing 4K resolution. You have over 100 brush patterns to choose from. The inking brush is one of the brushes that stands out since it works very well, actually better than the competition. What's the point of having all these features if your tablet is poorly constructed, hence easily bend? Thankfully, we have a very durable and strong aluminium unibody construction from Huawei. Even better, the tablet is very portable at 510 grams. Plus it can fit into most backpacks since it's 6.2 mm thin. This 8 reasons in my opinion make this tablet the best bang for buck tablet you can get your hands on, especially if you are into drawing. taking notes, or completing office work using a tablet. But this tablet does lack a few things. The 8-megapixel front camera with face unlock is good, but a fingerprint sensor would have been faster and more convenient. Unfortunately, we don't have one. You also can't expand the memory using a microSD card, which is a shame, especially if you transfer files regularly from tablet to laptop. If you are someone who loves to do your work, then relax with a bit of gaming. Well, you will be disappointed. The Matepad 11.5s is not meant for gaming, so don't expect high graphics or frame rates. Other two issues have to do with the keyboard cover. As good as it is, it lacks a trackpad. With no backlighting support, typing will be a challenge in some scenarios. The last one was very obvious: you have no Google services. Hence there is a hustle of side loading or looking for ways to install some specific apps, which is not convenient for some users. The Huawei Matepad 11.5s Paper Matte Edition is meant for people wanting an almost perfect tablet for productivity. The main selling point is that display, especially when it comes to eye protection and dealing with reflections. What are your thoughts on this tablet, and how do you think it would compete against the Xiaomi Pad 6 or Samsung Tab S9 FE? Let us know in the comments.